everyone, my name is Prism, and welcome to a brand new Minecraft Snapshot video. And like I said, today is a great day, because today we have Minecraft Snapshot 24W44A, the first official snapshot for the winter drop, including the Pale Garden, the creaking, and all the features that come along with that. And this snapshot is actually quite a good sized one, adding all of the recent items and blocks from the Bedrock edition, when it comes to the resin and the eye blossom, and quite a few tweaks to existing features. One of those features being these new little leaf particles that drop from the, I don't know why my mouse cursor is being like that. That drop from the pale oak leaves. Yeah, I don't know why my cursor is wanting to show up on the screen. It's been an issue I've had while recording this, but, that's brand new. So, you now have some ambience when it comes to that. But let's take a look at the brand new blocks. So if we go down here, there's no new blocks, but if we go over to, say, the nature blocks, well, we have the resin block. And we have all of its variants. If we search resin here, we have its stair, its slab, its wall, the chiseled resin bricks, the block of resin, which I already have, whoops, the resin clump, and the resin brick. So I'm going to quickly place these all down here. Whoops. There we go. Got some nice sounds. Let me turn them up a little louder. Whoops. Do that there. The resin clump. Whoops. And the resin brick. So they're all very nice. I really like the textures on them. In fact, the resin clump, or is it the resin brick, can be used for armor trims. So if I get a diamond chest plate, and then I take one of the trim materials, trim templates, and a smithing table, you will notice that I have a brand new color with this. Or not a brand new color, because we've already had orange in the game, but we have a brand new shade of orange when it comes to armor trims. So if I press F5 here, it looks very nice, very stylish, a lot brighter, and I do really like that. What else do we have here? Well, we have the brand new eye blossom, and the eye blossom comes in two different variants. Now, the eye blossom is interesting because a lot of blocks just use a block state, but the eye blossom actually uses two different blocks. So the closed eye blossom will open up when it turns to night, and the open eye blossom will actually cause other eye blossoms to open if you have quite a few of them around. So if I have 2 of these and 4 of these, over time, these may motivate these, or the opposite, because it's daytime, I guess, to open or close. But if I set it to night, really quick, we've got quite a few creaking here. Yeah, just waiting for those to open up. There we go. And they've got some very nice particle effects. Also, the creaking, I should mention, has brand new animations. I don't know where the creaking is. Oh, hello. Yeah, I think they're not finished, because there's some pretty buggy behavior. But, these guys now spawn here, or they've always spawned here. But that's pretty cool. So I guess I could show you that there are new, brand new animations. Now, how do you get the resin clump? Well, you'll find that when you awaken a creaking heart, it will sometimes place it as you keep attacking the creaking. So you'll see here, it's created some resin. And if you break this, you get the resin clump. You can put this on any block in the game, which is really, really cool for building. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead here, and I'm just going to put on some netherite armor so I don't have to deal with this too much. Whoops, I forgot how loud my audio is. Let's turn it to 75. But if I just go to survival mode, and I go to break this creaking heart, whoops. Really quick, you'll also notice that it now gives you XP, which is really nice. So you can actually farm these, and you get quite a bit of experience. Like, holy cow, that's a lot of experience. I went from level 0 to 8. So that's pretty cool. You can also now craft the Creaking Heart. So you craft it like this. It is 2 pale oak logs and 1 block of resin. I don't really like this, honestly. I think this is kind of dumb that you can craft it. It kind of makes it so you can farm XP infinitely. And also kind of ruins going to the biome. But, you know, whatever. So the new Eye Blossom that's another thing. This can actually be used for different dyes. So the closed one gives you gray dye, but the open one gives you orange dye. So it's a flower with 2 different dye possibilities, and you can get suspicious stews from it, obviously. And yeah, there's just been quite a few little changes to the Pale Garden. But like I said, there's new blocks. There's also a couple other little changes with the Pale Garden. So I'm going to go with the changelog really quick. Alright, so if I open this here, we have all the new blocks and everything. But we have this panorama. Sword is no longer efficient to break moss carpet. The proper tool remains the hoe. Bees are now withered on player interactions with wither roses instead of typical breeding growing behavior. This is a pretty big change that a lot of blocks in the game, when broken, will now drop items. They basically say this here. We made it so any block that drops when its support is broken will also drop when mined with any tool. It seemed unfair that breaking a block directly could destroy it if it was possible to obtain it with any tool just by breaking the block below. The following blocks that require support now always drop broken with any tool. Bell, lantern, soul lantern, all copper doors, iron door, heavy-weighted pressure plate, light-weighted pressure plate, polished black stone pressure plate, and stone pressure plate. Brain stand now drops when broken with any tool. And the ender chest now drops when broken with an incorrect tool instead of dropping nothing. Pale Garden has no music, and if a player enters the biome while music is playing, the music will fade out. Okay, so I don't know how I feel about it fading out. I think its stopping is more creepy, but it's also a little bit more, I guess it's a little less subtle. Creaking Heart can be obtained using Silk Touch, crafted, drops 20 to 24 experience. Breaking a Creaking Heart will drop 1 to 3 resin clumps and is affected by fortune. Pale oak trees now have a chance to spawn leaf particles. Player-grown pale oak trees grow without any decorations. Naturally generated pale oak trees have hanging moss, hanging from the foliage. Pale moss patches on the ground and Creaking Heart blocks can generate in them. Wandering Trader can now sell pale oak saplings. They can sell quite a few other items. Creaking Mob deals 3 points of damage. Villagers are scared of Creaking Mob and will run away from them. Creaking reacts only to damage caused by mobs and projectiles by swaying in place. Creaking ignores cactus, sweetberry bushes, powder snow damage, and can walk through or over them. Has a twitching animation, fire resistant, decides to remove or replace, or Creaking Heart decides to remove or replace the connected creaking when it turns day. Creaking is too far away. A player interacts with the creaking for a few seconds. Or intersects. I don't know what that means. I don't know what they mean by that. And then there's a bunch of technical changes. There is one. Okay, yeah, so this is a pretty big one. Wow, they did a lot of these things here. I did want to actually show you, though, one of the big changes with the attribute command. It's not really a change, it's an addition, but it's a really nice one. So let's say that I set myself to have increased speed. So we want to do movement speed. We're going to do base set 20. And now I'm really, really fast. And oh no, I forgot what my base level was. Well, they've added a brand new thing here. Base reset. All that does is sets you back to your exact default speed. this is really, really useful. Because, I mean, it's really fun to mess with the attribute command. It's really fun, but you can really mess yourself up if you don't remember all the values for things. And it can be really annoying. I mean, I've even had this experience where I'll be playing with the attribute command with my friends, and then I'm like, oh, wait a second, I don't remember the exact value, and I'm having to guess it. So, this is a really big change. Also, I know my frame rate is terrible. I am working on it. I have a lot of files on my computer, and I need to get rid of some. So, that is what I'm doing there. But that is it for 24W44A, the first of the 1.21.4 snapshots. Oh, I guess I should also mention there was a brand new panorama, which makes me think that the update's probably wrapping up soon, but I also think that it's just them doing it because, well, they need to get it done. So I'm curious what we'll get next week. I'm honestly curious what Mojang are going to keep adding. There's a chance that they wrap this up really soon because it's already the month of November, like after tomorrow, and if they're wanting this update out by December, then they do need to get things done soon. But at the same time, who knows? Oh, also, I should mention that Jigsaw blocks came to Bedrock Edition, so if you like doing structures, then, whoops, have fun there. And I'll have some more videos for you guys in the coming weeks. Tempest Box will be back with another episode in about a week or so, maybe. I did start recording episode 9. I think it's going to probably be a montage, but we'll see. Anyways, thanks, guys.